It wasn't until after college was when I decided to start DJing. I was working at Southwestern Bell off Westheimer, and I just woke up one day and basically told my friends, hey, I want to be a DJ. Like, we woke up one day, me and Andrea, and just took off walking down here, which used to be Guitar Center right here, but it's, I don't know what this is now. Oh, it's an auto zone. But Guitar Center has moved. Went to Guitar Center and just purchased a Funkmaster Flex starter kit with these 2 turntables and this like really cheap 2-channel mixer. And that was how I got started. We are headed to 7979 Westheimer, where it all began. We just have these crazy ass house parties, like to where people would just crash out in our living room. And 7 to this day, you know, that's my brother for life. But he used to have these block parties for his birthday. And so I was like, yo, here, let me go in and DJ. And I would, you know, DJ in the garage in front of everybody. Really didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew that 2 songs had to blend together. My boyfriend at the time was doing poetry at Pisano's. So I asked 7 again, hey, you know, put me in rotation in the club. He was like, are you ready for that? I was like, I don't know. So that was like one of my first gigs. Life just really took its toll. My husband at the time, he didn't come help me with my equipment. So I was like, yo, you know, I gotta haul all this equipment out, because I was used to him helping me. Got home to the house and he was like laid out on the couch. And basically he wasn't feeling well. He ended up going to the emergency room that night, and like by the end of the week he didn't make it out. So here I was trying to pursue, you know, my dream. I now had to make like one of the hardest decisions in my life. Here I am, like a widow with a 2-year-old trying to DJ and do all this stuff. And I just got to a real dark period in my life. A month before that, I had received a call from DeVal Simmons, who was the youth pastor at the time at St. John's. And he was like, yo, we're looking for something different and radical for the kids downtown, you know, and we thought of you as DJing. And that was when all that took place with my husband getting sick. And after that, I just kind of went into like a shock. That was when I just started praying through my pain. It started coming to me that DJing was my vehicle. My homegirl called me and was like, yo, you know, BET is here. I think you should go try out. I was like, girl, I'm not going, I'm scared. I kept hearing this voice like, oh, you'll be stupid if you don't go. Get up there. I was the only female there. And it was the live tryout. I ended up making it through the first round, got to the second round. A fellow DJ was like, oh, well, of course you was gonna make it because you got titties, and I mean, you name it, I've heard it. I get it. You know, females in a male-dominating industry is really challenging, but you gotta have that tough skin. And it took me a long time to get it, right? Get to the next round, and it was the actual TV show. There was Kid Capri, Victor Duplay, and DJ Mars. And they was like, yo, you know, what you gonna do? I just put my head down, I just went to work. This is all on wax and vinyl. I was rocking on these decks, and I was like, oh shit. So I did this 2-minute mix. I looked up at the clock was up. I just wanted to get off the stage. And when I opened my eyes, they were standing up giving me a standing ovation. And I was like, oh man. I ended up taking all of my 401k out, and I ended up opening up Supastar Spin Academy. For me, it's been a great roller coaster ride because I was able to accomplish something that was visualized in my head. And from that point on, I mean, you name it, when things came to the city, when BET came to the city, when these different celebrities come to the city, you know, you name them, I've done their parties, and I've been grateful. But the one that sticks out the most was when I DJ'd for Jay-Z and Beyonce for their after party. And I thank you to my Connect, you know who you are out there. I love y'all to death. As I sit and reflect on my whole career, I have been very blessed and very grateful from where I have come from and actually to where I'm going. This year alone has been real difficult for me. I've actually had to grow up this year. And so going into my next year, as we are celebrating my birthday, I am taking things slower, being more aware, and cherishing each day as it comes, because tomorrow is not promised, and who knows what the future holds.
Supastar.